spend the budget.
You can say that,
Exactly.
but, you know, she has expensive taste. She's always,
Well, that's different.
I do.
she's going for limestone instead of granite or something.
But sometimes we bicker at that, because sometimes he wants to put more, and I don't. Because I'm like, don't spend that on appliances. Don't, you know, why are you spending that on that? I'd rather put it someplace else.
Where I kind of go by the Sam Walton theory, and that is give them exactly what they want and nothing more. I mean, you start putting white Carrera into a kitchen in a $180,000 house, you're overspending. There's no point to it because the customer doesn't care about white Carrera. They granite is granite, you know. So that's why I create the budget. Gina and Nicole pick the colors, the textures, and I have the final say because I'm the one that's ultimately got to sell it. And because, you know, I want the market to fit the market.
But I think when a mom or wife walks into a house, you want to have that wow factor. You want to be like, wow, look at that light fixture.
Right.
Love that faucet. You know, neutral colors, nothing, you know, bright, just very neutral. Appliances, stainless steel, because what they love, stainless steel. No draperies, very clean look.
Yeah.
So they can put their own imagination into the house, their own colors and their own fabrics. I just wanted to walk in and look at the light fixtures, the faucets, the handles,
Yeah.
the little
But at the
things,
same
the little
time,
things.
we try to buy everything, you know, local, Home Depot,
Right.
Lowe's, Menards, because we want to, you know, if it worked in the last house, then we'll redo it on the next house. I've
Right.
used the same tile 5 homes in a row for a bathroom because it works.
They loved it.
Yeah, and I know I can get it. I don't have to wait on custom orders.
And you can
Gotta
trust the
turn them on,
material
you
or
gotta
whatever
turn
it
them
is.
fast. What do you think, Chase?
I think once it gets closer, you start working on the landscape.
Landscaping, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Fixing the drainage is the main thing out there, get the water away from the
Can you
house.
cut the grass, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut the grass, spray the weeds, yeah, right.
Spray
get
the
with
weeds.
nice-
Put some mulch, some flowers.
What are your challenges with the landscaping and those types of things?
On this house,
Or just
Well,
in general,
general.
just for what you do in general.
What are challenges?
Designing.
Like
Yeah.
saying,
designing,
Yeah, I think Chase's challenge is overspending the budget again.
right,
Oh yeah, he's,
I love spending money.
But we have to kind of pull them back on that and just say, make it the curb appeal. So when people pull up, they're like, wow, but it really didn't cost us that much to do
Right,
that.
exactly.
And
So
a lot of
you'll-
those flowers.
focus in the front, not the back kind of
Not so
thing.
much better.
Right. Keep the grass looking nice, kill the weeds, keep it edged, fresh mulch,
Trim
always
the
makes it
bushes,
look
get rid of
nice and fresh.
In
Not
case of a
just
home
that
like
now,
this,
but-
new driveway, I'm sorry, go ahead.
not, obviously not right now because of all the work that's going, the construction, but once
Come
it's
back in 2
closer
months.
to selling,
Come back
obviously
in
a
2
lot
months.
has to be fixed up. A lot of weeds out there, so the driveway needs to be,
Replaced.
yeah.
Yeah, we need a new driveway. Driveway's kind of like a woman's smile, you know, if her teeth are crooked,
Uh-huh.
you know, you gotta get the driveway new and
Yeah.
looking good. you know.
Yeah,
You like it nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's curb appeal.
yeah.
And as a mom, as a wife, when I pull in to look at a house, what do your eyes do? They just start to wander very quickly.
Yeah.
You know, what does everything look like? The colors, the what plants they put, even a pot sitting there with flowers in it. It makes a huge difference.
I think it brightens it up.
Right. So we're like, well, I don't have to do much when I move in here. I just put my stuff away and we live happily ever after.
And usually
we
that's
just
the
sold
case.
another house.
Our homes are, when they're done, they're done.
They're-
All the
they're
way-
beautiful.
All the way down to the new switch. I mean,
Yes.
they're turnkey.
Even to light fixtures.
What's your timeline for this one? When will we see some change or?
I'll have a new kitchen in here in about 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yep. Right now we're debating about cabinets. You know, how
Okay.
much to spend, what they look like.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we'll have a white kitchen in here
Yeah.
with stainless
Built
appliances.
because the low ceilings and the rooms are so small, you want to make it to look larger
Okay.
with that.
And that's, we're gonna open this wall up here,
Correct.
steal the
Half wall.
light from, you know, the living room.
Window. Do you probably little granite shelving there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Half wall.
We're lucky here that we don't have to do new windows, you know, like one of the challenges is when you buy a home that needs a roof,
Yeah.
it needs windows,
Oh.
the concrete's
Gutters.
busted up. Guess what? You're putting that money in, it's costing a lot, but the customer perceives that it should already be that way. So if I'm spending 4,000 on a roof and 4,000 on windows on a house I'm gonna sell for 180. Well, at the 180 price point, they're assuming they're gonna have windows and a roof that are good. You know, so versus taking that same 8,000 and giving them, you know, nice, beautiful new kitchen with, you know,
Right.
commercial grade stainless steel appliances and, you know, new hardwood floors. That's what's gonna get the wow. So that's why I try to stay away from houses that need, you know, windows and roofs.
And roofs. and-
So, I mean, you win some, you lose some. I mean,
You
how
win.
often does that happen?
I think
Are
we've
you
been
just,
pretty lucky so
Yeah,
far.
we haven't lost
We,
it.
yeah,
okay,
we've been very lucky. Picky and choosy, we are. He comes home from work, it's back to the computer, and it's till 10 o'clock at night, just searching them.
so you find all of your own properties,
Oh.
newspaper,
Everything.
internet, your own leads,
This is
whatever.
old,
Yep.
yes.
So,
Nobody does it for us.
and everything is just, through the auction? That's pretty much
Well,
your,
auctions, I've got one that's an REO that I bought.
Okay.
But that might be a complete tear down. That might be one that I made a mistake on. I hopefully not, but,
I don't know about that one, hang on a second, please. Hang on, I'd be able to talk about this one.
so, you know, so far so good. I haven't had any
I'm
bad
not
decisions.
serious.
And the other thing is we've had the market on our side. You know, as long as homes keep appreciating and there's a shortage of homes, even if you make a mistake, time heals the mistake because the
Okay.
market's increasing as you go.
okay.
You just gotta still try to find them in this price bracket though.
So, and this is kind of your price point for what you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
180, 200, 250.
What we're buying them for.
What we're buying for 100 to 150, and we're selling for 250 in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a specific area that you focus on, or it's
Lake
just
County, Illinois.
Lake County?
Yeah,
Is
I
that because
stay
of the
away from-
taxes, or?
Well, because I'm familiar with it, my
Yeah,
trades
the trades are
are
up
in,
here.
in this area. If I were to go into like Cook County, completely different trade base, different system,
Okay.
more difficult to work in.
Look
So
for, not blueprints.
I'm comfortable with Lake County. I've done quite a few in McHenry County as well. But I'd rather stay in Lake County. This
That makes
particular
sense.
home,
You can bounce around through all your properties too if they're close.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like when we had the big rain 2 days ago, I mean, I went to 4 properties to check, you know, for water.
For water.
Right.
And 2 of 4 had water in it.
Wow.
So you get the pump and you pump it out
Yeah,
and
you
put
figure out
fans.
where, no, I gotta rip drywall off that I
Yeah.
just put on,
Oh,
Mhm.
to find out where the water's coming in from.
But it pays off in the end. It does. I mean,
And when I sell a home, I wanna know that I fixed the problem.
right.
right.
So
I don't-
come back.
Do a Band-Aid, and, yeah, I don't want any problems down the road. If I sell a home, I want it to be a good home.
Right.
Can they come back to you after if there's something?
Well,
They do a home
I
inspection.
mean, yeah, they do
they do a
inspections.
home
so-
inspection, we do a disclosure at the closing. So
Okay.
if there was a foundation crack that leaked, I'd have to disclose that.
Okay.
Right.
So if I didn't disclose it, yes, I could get in trouble down the road.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'd rather repair it. If I repair it, I don't have to disclose it because I fixed it.
I mean, our last house, we had, what, 3 bidders on that house? Or 2?
2, yeah,
2 bidders on that house? We sold it really quick. That was Lake Villa.
yeah, it was in like.
Lake Villa. It was fast.
Yeah.
They loved it. I mean, it was a great house, high ceilings,
Yeah, there's not a lot of
right.
homes that, I mean, you know, when this house is done, it's gonna be new kitchen, new
Everything.
countertops, new
As you
bathroom.
look around here, you're
Floors
like,
all
wow,
redone.
nobody's got a new kitchen in this
Yeah.
area.
Right.
Its legs are at schools, which is a great high school, and a lot of kids parents who move here, they want to move here for the school district. So we look at that too. We want to know what kind of school district it is in also, because that plays a
Okay.
big part on selling
Because
a
it's
house.
families and,
Absolutely,
okay.
right.
Now, Nicole and Chase live in a home that we bought,
We
right?
rent it
Third
from
Lake, yeah.
him, yeah.
Okay.
So it's on Third Lake, it's actually, it's an
And on
awesome
water.
house right on the water. He fell in love with it, so he said, I'm keeping it, and I
Right.
wanna
Let's
move into
in,
it.
all right.
I was gonna ask you, do you
One
fall in
day-
love sometimes? Like,
Yeah,
it's
you did.
emotional. Is
Well, we're getting at the stage where we're gonna downsize in a
Yeah.
couple, 3, 4, 5 years. We
Yeah.
found this home on the water, it's beautiful, it's right on the
Awesome.
lake.
And it's a
So-
great lake. It's all like almost like sand bottom, and you have jet skis. There's
70
It's the
feet.
deepest
Seven-
lake, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, when he got it though, it didn't look, I mean, he knocked down walls,
Yeah,
we
Chase
did
did a
tile, the
beautiful job.
kitchen, everything, so,
Tile,
all himself. So it looks nice now, but eventually we'll get kicked out, he'll remodel it and
We're
make it
gonna
his house, but,
And you'll find your own.
right.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I
on the
Hopefully
same
you'll find
lake.
another one for us.
Yeah.
Right, that's exactly right. If we can find one on the water, it's very difficult to find a house
But
there.
it's, I mean, the
Very
auctions are
difficult.
awesome that he does. I went with him and it's a cool experience. I mean, everyone bidding against each other and.
Is that like in the courthouse or on the
It's
steps?
in the jail. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta go get wanded by the police officer, they put you in a
It's
room.
at the Lake County.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
Lake
it is.
County
Yeah.
courthouse, in the
Mhm.
jail itself.
And then, how does it work? You're going in there with the cash or certified funds?
You
or
go in with 10% the day of the auction.
Cash.
Cash.
So you're literally walking in.
Well, cashier's check, made out to
Okay.
Lake County Sheriff. Then the
Never
next
worked
day,
with cash.
you need to have the balance 100%. So if you
Cashier's
buy a
check.
home for 150, you need $150,000 tomorrow.
So how do you know what to make the cashier's check for? I mean, depending.
You make them in different denominations, so
So
I
then you
have some
just add 'em
5
up.
and 10s and 20, yeah.
Okay.
So they'll ask to verify it before